Welcome to Sports Talk. I'm Ed Gottwalls along with Lizzie Arbogast. We're going to talk plenty of football tonight, but we're also going to have the surprise use of the word sinkhole, which you knew nothing about, I guess.
I did not.
Let's go to the list of this week's games first. On Friday night, Chambersburg is at State College at 7 o'clock. Waynesboro is at Shippensburg at 7 o'clock. West Perry plays at Greencastle 7:30. And James Buchanan's at Big Spring at 7 o'clock. And then Sunday at 1 o'clock, Lawrenceville is at Mercersburg Academy. Let's go to Chambersburg first. The first thing you need to know is sinkhole plays a role in this game.
Why is that?
There's a sinkhole under the home bleachers at State College Field,
Oh, no.
Memorial Field. So that rules out any spectators being on that side of the field, which means everybody's got to be on the visitor side, which I understand is not very big, maybe 400 people or something.
Oh, so it'll be a tight squeeze.
So if you're from Chambersburg planning on going, I'd get in there early
Okay.
because there won't be much space available. On to the game. Both teams are 3-2. Both teams are 0-2 in Commonwealth. They've lost their last two games, so one of these teams, is going to come out, feeling a little better, obviously.
Yeah, I think it should be a pretty evenly matched game for Chambersburg. State College hasn't scored more than a touchdown in the last 2 weeks, so I think Chambersburg's offense will be able to kind of take over this game.
Okay. I know from what I've seen in past years, Chambersburg had trouble stopping State College.
Okay.
They run kind of a varied formation that has a lot of different moving parts, and they've been able to burn Chambersburg both running and passing. So it's time for the defense to step up here, I think.
Yeah, the defense definitely needs to.
That's really what they need. Okay, Waynesboro at Shippensburg. I kind of thought last week at this time this will be a pretty game. We kind of look forward to a little bit more. And Waynesboro stubbed his toe against Gettysburg, which I did not see coming.
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of takes a little bit of luster off this one, I think.
Yeah, I think this one reeks of a blowout for Shippensburg again.
It reeks of. Okay.
The Hounds are just so strong. With the trio running backs that they have, their offense is just unstoppable, and Waynesboro is having trouble stopping anyone. So.
Yeah. Well, James Buchanan stopped Shippensburg last week, but that's because Shippensburg didn't have the ball. James Buchanan had two onside kicks recovered in the second quarter, and they only allowed Ship I think it was 7 plays or something.
Okay.
That's tough to do, though.
Yeah.
So you're right. When Shippensburg did have the ball, they did very well.
Yeah.
Then West Perry at Greencastle, the Blue Devils are coming off a loss to Northern, and West Perry's coming in 3-2. I guess I think they're both 1-1 in the league. So this is it looks to me like the game for third place in the Colonial, because it looks like Northern and Ship are the two top dogs here.
Right, yeah. I think this should be another evenly matched game. I mean, even last week, the Blue Devils were relatively evenly matched statistically as far as offense went, but, they just couldn't score.
Yeah.
So.
And West Perry's got a pretty good quarterback in Zach Smith. He's both running and passing pretty good, so that should be a good matchup there. James Buchanan at Big Spring, opposite end of the spectrum. We got two 0-5 teams here. Obviously, one of them, they both want to win really bad. JB did some good things against Shippensburg last week. Caleb Martin, the quarterback, had some nice throws to Zach Todd, who made a couple great catches. They tried some things. Obviously, they're going to, not maybe hold up against teams that are, a whole lot bigger and stronger than them. But I think Big Spring might sort of be in the same ballpark as them.
Yeah, I think this is definitely a winnable game for JB, especially since we know that they can score.
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of if they can stop Big Spring, who has trouble scoring. So could be a good one for James Buchanan.
Okay, should at least be close, we hope.
Yes.
And then Saturday we have Lawrenceville at Mercersburg. I guess the Blue Storm lost their first game last week. This is their first Mid-Atlantic prep game here.
Okay. They haven't beaten Lawrenceville since 2007, so this was probably going to be a pretty tough game for the Blue Storm.
Yeah, these Maple games usually are against pretty good teams. So, okay, that's it for this week. Until next week, enjoy the games and watch out for sinkholes.